I'm going to change your life in 5 minutes, my friend. And I don't make this guarantee without coming with the facts. If you apply what I'm going to say to you in the next 5 minutes, you will change your life. And it will change very dramatically, like it did for me. I was there, lost, £40 in the bank, not knowing where to turn, not knowing what to do. And if you just apply these simple measures, you will realize that actually the only common denominator around your problems and around your life is you. And I know it's hard to hear this, and I'm not coming here to attack you, but when you actually take that responsibility and say, I can change my life and only me, and stop looking outside of yourself for a solution, that's when it's going to change. Because I want to tell you the true biggest thing that changed my life is when I realized that 99% of my problems were meaningless. And when you start to say things are meaningless, it carries so much weight. So if you're already feeling what I'm saying, put down in the comments, most of what I'm worried about is meaningless. And you start to say it regularly. So it's like, okay, the car breaks down, it's meaningless. It's meaningless. It hasn't, no one has died. There are a few things that are important in your life. There's the family you love and the people you care for. That's about it. The rest is meaningless. It's fodder that is nice to have, but you don't need. So firstly, you recognize that most things are meaningless in life. The next thing you have to realize is that most of your problems are coming from emotional reactions. They're coming from your reactions to life. So something happens in your life, a situation comes up, the car breaks down, again, use that same example. Then you go, oh my gosh, how am I going to get to work? How am I going to do this? What's going to happen here? I'm going to lose all my money. And you go into an emotional reaction. Then you start taking action from fear. And when you take action from fear, what happens? You create more problems. So when you start to laugh at things and realize that it's actually meaningless and there is always a solution, you will start to find solutions. So you start to deal with the emotional reactions and realize that nothing outside of me actually has any power over me to make me feel a certain way. And that most of my emotional reaction to this problem are my fears from the past that I'm carrying into this moment. That's when you realize, oh my gosh, everything that I'm worried about right now is just a reflection of the past that I'm bringing into this present moment. When you start to realize that your problems are just situations that are not inherently good or bad, they're just situations, now you've got clarity. Now you can find peace. And then when you start to find peace from there, now your mind is open. Let me tell you this next step though. This is why it's always be still and know that I am God. Because water in the Bible represents consciousness. The first miracle Jesus ever created was turning water into wine. It teaches us how to create from consciousness into manifestation. This is what you must understand. So as you start to quiet yourself, become still, relax your body, teach your nervous system some sort of relief by just observing these mad emotions that are on your body that are absolutely meaningless and just sensations in your body, and you start to detach back from them and you don't take action from them, now the body doesn't know what to do with this energy except let it go. And then you find that freedom and you realize, yes, the car issue was a frustration, but it was meaningless. I will solve it. I will figure it out. There is a solution here. Then what you must do from here is realize from that place of stillness, that's where you get prayed up and you become God intoxicated with the idea of who you want to be. So you start to reframe your mind from someone who is reactionary to someone who is peaceful, who then takes action. So you start to claim, I'm divinely guided in all ways. Where there is a problem, God knows only the answer. There is only a solution here. And you start to pray regularly and systematically, and you still yourself many times. You come to the stillness and then you claim God's truth through you. This will change your life. I did it when I had £40 in the bank. I was so frightened, so alone. I didn't know how I was going to feed my children. And I decided that day, I just don't want to feel like this anymore. So I started to deal with the feelings, become non-reactionary, and started to claim God's truths over my life. What happened next can only be seen as a miracle. I stand here now with all my needs met, a beautiful family with beautiful children, the healthiest I've ever been, the most relaxed I've ever been. And life keeps going from glory to glory because I still myself, I don't take action from fear. I claim God's love and protection over me, and then I take action from a place of peace. If you can do this, my friend, you will change your life. I hope this one helped you today. And listen, guys, I want to tell you, I have space for 3 more people who are looking to feel this as a lifestyle. Work with me one-to-one on my 8-week program, linked in the description. If this is what you need, I want to see you there, guys. Thank you so much.